MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing well. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Nola has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The numbers, 282 to start play, 5 homers, and 17 RBIs. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they... So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Andrew.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
The third baseman.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
The 2-1 home.
Count 3-1.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. This one skied out toward right. Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in, Danny Santana. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Striding into the box, Ronald Guzman. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Santana stands at second with no outs. 1-1 the count now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Odor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, you might have to work the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Jose Trevino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2 to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in, JT Realmuto, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And this throw gets away from him. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Roman Quinn. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Gregorius ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in their early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Gibson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Willie Calhoun. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1 and 2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Willie Calhoun is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's 1 down now.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
There is Andrus. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Down 21.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or 2 from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The batter, the catcher,
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Down and away, ball one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Calhoun looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Roman Quinn. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's fouled away. Quinn is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jose Trevino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jose Trevino goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Shin-Soo Choo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chu with a 2-ball, 1 strike count here.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to center field. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. A 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A runner on first with 2 away. Weakly hit towards first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Colby Allard, the 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
At the ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2.
That's ball 3.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and no strikes. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. 1 run is scored, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Throw won't get him.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Jesse Chavez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And that misses ball 1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun waits on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Phillies on top, 8-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Kingery's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now, Danny Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still 8-0. At the plate, Roman Quinn. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. He's running. And a foul pop behind the plate. Trevino is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Stepping in, Ronald Guzman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a hard liner toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Jose Trevino, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hunter Cole will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Texas. Number 22, Hunter Cole.
Ground ball right side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here. Cody Allen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Gene Segura will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now here's the pitch. Hopped up. Guzman is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1. Now the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman.
Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Trevino will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Phillies 9 and the Rangers nothing. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Kelly, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Settling in now, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Scott Kingery. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to make the play is Calhoun. 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Joe Kelly. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit in the air to shallow center. Santana comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone to lead off the inning. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Into the box, Danny Santana, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
A reminder, while we have a chance, we'll have post-game highlights from Philadelphia immediately following the conclusion of the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Ronald Guzman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Kyle Gibson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 9-1. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-4. The Dodgers took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. The New York Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. Jose Quintana fell short of the shutout but pitched into the ninth inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 4-0. The Buccos got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-6. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 7-6. The Rockies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 3-1. The Red Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-4. The Chicago White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. The Oakland Athletics beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-2. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-1. Devin Smeltzer grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 4-1. Mike Trout drove in 4 as the Angels took care of the Orioles 6-5. The Houston Astros went deep 4 times as they beat the visiting Rays 5-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-0. It was their 7th straight victory. The Miami Marlins got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. The Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-0. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The San Francisco Giants totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-4. The Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. The A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-2. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-5. The Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 1-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 7-6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.